Yeah, I know. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. For this Tuesday, April 9th, 2019, I am your host, Russ Williams. I'm glad you could make it here today. I know you could have been anywhere in this world today, but you decided to be here with me, and I appreciate that. And more importantly, I appreciate you. So welcome to Transition Tuesdays, everybody out there. Hey guys, without any further ado, I'd like to introduce my co-host, who happens to be my mom, the lovely and talented Miss May. Ma, what's going on?
Hello, everyone.
You doing good?
You're doing good.
Good. All right, perfect. Hey, so guys, we have a lot to talk about, Ma. We got a lot to talk about, but you doing okay otherwise? Everything's good?
Everything's good.
Good. Yeah, this crazy weather we have in here. Like yesterday, it was like it was like close to 80 degrees late night towards the evening time. Yeah, right. But now it's a little chillier now. This weather's just crazy here in the spring day, right?
Right.
Tell you.
We got spring.
Yeah, it is spring. Yep. We got Donna joining us. What's going on, Donna? Thank you for joining us here on Transition Tuesday. So, again, we got lots to talk about. So, Ma, without any further ado, can we do our fist bump with the thumb? We are all set. Okay, cool. So, again, we got lots to talk about. First thing, let's recap the NCAA tournament, Ma. The NCAA tournament, both the men's and the females, men and women's teams. As you guys know, Virginia won the championship yesterday against Texas Tech. Yeah, that was a good game, all right?
Oh boy, that was excellent.
Yeah, not at first though. At first it was kind of tough to watch, right?
Yeah,
I think, but they picked it up the second half.
The second half, they really picked it up.
Yeah, they picked it up the second half, and so don't forget, Ma, you on the camera. I know you're looking at your nails. I know your nails look lovely, but don't forget you on camera now, Ma. All right, so we camera ready. Every time this says go, we gotta go. All right, so we got Virginia winning it, and and the funny thing is, Ma, in terms of the Virginia thing, we both picked Michigan State to win, right?
That's right, but Michigan State lost.
They lost, they lost. So they were out here. Texas Tech beat them, but you got to give it up to Virginia. They overcame a lot of adversity. Like for example, last year they were the number 1 seed, overall seed. They lost to a 16 seed. That's never been done in the history of the tournament. They had to deal with that. Then also they had a chance. They could have lost to Purdue. They could have lost to Purdue. They could have lost to Auburn too.
Right.
They could have lost that game as well. But they persevered, they kept playing hard, and they wound up winning. So, right. Credit to those kids, especially those kids who was on the team last year who had to deal with that humiliation of losing to a 16 seed. But it seemed like that really drove them for this year.
That's why they were so determined.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I heard Coach Bennett say, people say it's a sprint to the finish line. He was talking about there's a sprint to the start line, meaning like they couldn't wait till the season to begin.
Right.
Yeah, the NCAA tournament to begin to redeem themselves. So this is kind of like a redemption for them winning the championship.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was good to see. Yeah.
It was good to see.
Yep. That was really good. So
entertaining.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Very good.
Yep, but no more college basketball. That's it for this year. So no more college basketball, but that rolls into NBA, but we're going to talk about that. But so that took care of the men. University of Virginia, first time they ever won a championship at that school's history. So, that's pretty good stuff there.
Oh, yeah, that's good stuff.
Yep. And I'll be remiss if I don't mention the women's team. Baylor played against Notre Dame, right?
Notre Dame, right.
Yeah, that was a great game, right?
Oh, yes, that was a great game.
Yeah, yep, I see that. Yeah.
Oh, boy, and that Cox.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Broken.
Yeah, but they said it's a sprained MCL. She doesn't have to have surgery. That's what I heard. She doesn't.
I heard it was broken.
Oh no, they said it's sprained. I could be wrong. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on Transition Tuesday. But I just heard them say it was a sprain. But it looks like the University of Baylor, they like rallied behind her, and because she was like their emotional leader.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so Baylor won that game, and really by 1 point. By 1 point, Baylor won. I know the lady Johnson who she stepped up. She's a graduate transfer. And she never played point guard in her life. She happened to play point guard that game.
Right.
Scored the most points and helped them, propelled them to win the game.
She sure did.
Yeah. Yep.
She said, "Give me the ball."
That's right. Yeah, you remember that? I was watching and she was like, "Yeah, give me the basketball, give me the ball." And true to form, she had that nice layup at the end.
Yes.
You know, to help them win that game.
That was the game.
Yeah. We got Gus watching us as well. What's going on, Gus? Thank you for joining us here today. So yeah, you know, Baylor won that, and I think that's their third championship at the University of Baylor.
Right.
Yep. And I know you a fashionista, Ma. So I know that coach, Mofi, I think her last name is.
Yeah.
How did you like her? You like the way she dresses? I know you like the way she dresses, right? She wears some good clothes.
Oh yeah, she was really dressed nice.
Right.
That blue suit.
You like the blue suit?
Yeah.
Okay. So I know you being a fashionista, that's why I had to come to you and see if you approved of what she had on.
Oh yeah.
You really did? Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, you got the NCAA tournaments done. You know, Baylor's the champions for the women. University of Virginia the champions for the men. So that kind of transitions us into the NBA because the NCAA NBA playoffs start on Saturday. This Saturday, you know. So we got Richie joining us too. So yeah, you know, we got Lenny Pitt joining us as well. Lenny Pitt, the AD of ASA College. What's going on, LP, man? Thank you for joining us, sir. So yeah, you know that gives a good transition from college to the pros to the NBA. And again, NBA starts on this Saturday, the 13th, Mom.
13th.
Yeah, so we got a lot of teams. I wonder who's going to come out of the East. Who do you think might come out of the East, the Eastern Conference? Like, what teams do you like?
I don't know. Nobody but the Celtics.
Celtics? Okay.
That's all.
All right.
East.
Well, they've been struggling down the stretch. I don't know.
Oh no, Philadelphia.
You like Philadelphia too?
Yeah, Philadelphia.
Okay, so yeah, Philadelphia's a good contender. Celtics. How about the Raptors? You like the Raptors? You think they could come out of the East?
Oh yeah, they might.
They might come out of the East?
Yeah, they might.
Okay, so you got the Raptors. Who else? You got the Pacers, Indiana Pacers.
Pacers.
Yeah, they're in it. I don't know if they're going to win it, but, you know, they can come out of it.
Yeah, they could come out of it.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's going to be interesting who comes out the East. The Brooklyn Nets made the playoffs this year. The Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think they got the 6th or 7th seed. So they made the playoffs, not the Knicks. But the Nets made the playoffs this year.
But
So,
the Knicks didn't.
Yeah. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see who comes out of the East, you know.
Yeah, how long has it been since the Knicks
made the playoffs? They made the playoffs when Carmelo Anthony was there.
Right.
They made it. Did they win a first round game? They might have won a first round series, I think, maybe. That was a number of years ago.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's been so long, we can't even remember.
That's right, it's been so long.
Yeah, we can't even remember it. But, yeah, well, we'll see about the East. But my question for you, do you think anybody can stop the Warriors in the West?
No.
No? You don't think so?
Houston can slow them down, but they can't stop them.
Okay, so you think Houston can slow them down?
Yeah.
All right. What about Denver, the Nuggets, who might have the second best record in the West? You think they can?
I don't think so.
No. They might be a little too
young. I
young.
don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, you don't think they can do it?
I don't think they can do it.
I don't know. It's going to be tough. I mean, they got all that turmoil. What's going on with the Warriors? But I think they'll be locked and loaded. They'll be ready to go once the playoffs, because the playoffs is a totally different season.
Right.
You know, it's a different season. Yeah.
All together.
Yep, that's true. Yep. And speaking of the Warriors, Kevin Durant. Now, I don't know if you heard this, Mom, but they're saying it's a done deal. They're saying Kevin Durant is going to definitely come to the Knicks. Now, I've heard that for some NBA like insiders. They said that it's a done deal. They said it's a done deal already. That Kevin Durant's coming to the Knicks. Would you be more of a Knicks fan if he comes to the Knicks?
I'm more. I can't get any more than I am already.
This is true. This is true. You are the biggest Knicks fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got to see. I'm assuming, you know, I see that happen. I'm assuming he'll win his third championship and then come to New York because, I don't think.
And try to give New York a lift.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Who knows? But he would really play himself if he went to, because I've heard he might go to the Lakers with LeBron. Oh, if he did that, he would really play himself. He should do that, just in terms of his legacy.
Right.
You know? Yeah, I would do that if I was him, but I'm not him. But we welcome KD with open arms if he comes to the Knicks, right, Mom?
That's right. We welcome him.
Yeah, yep. So the playoffs starts. Playoffs are going to start this Saturday. And the great thing about the playoffs, Ma, as you know, this is like a game like every day. It's going to be like for the next 2 weeks or so. It's going to be like a game like every single day. In the East Coast and West Coast. So that's a good thing.
Oh, yeah. That's
good. Yeah. Yeah, Are you a golf fan? You got the Masters coming up too.
Yeah, the Masters coming up. Saturday.
That's Thursday. That's tomorrow. That's Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday. You got Tiger Woods. Maybe he might win. We shall see, right?
Right, he shall see. I
don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. We got Raymond joining us. What's going on, Raymond? So yeah, a lot of stuff is going on with the sports. But hey, man, I want to do this. Let's transition to something a little different today.
Let's do that.
I want to transition to a topic of white privilege. Is it either fact or fiction? Okay, white privilege, right? So I'm not sure if you know, and everybody out there, about NBA player by the name of Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver, he's an NBA vet. He happens to be white.
Yeah.
Right? He wrote an article in the Players Tribune titled Privileged, right? And he talked about the racial incident that happened in Utah involving Russell Westbrook. You remember when Russell Westbrook got into an argument with that fan? It was like racially charged.
Right.
He talked about that because he plays for the Utah Jazz. He used to play for the Cleveland Cavaliers, great shooter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you're aware.
All over the place.
He's been around, veteran of the NBA. So the article talks about that incident. Also, the article talks about his thoughts of when in 2015, him and his teammate Sabo Stefalosha, when they played for the Atlanta Hawks, there was an incident in which Sabo was out. They went out to a nightclub in New York City, and Sabo, he was arrested in a nightclub.
Because he's Hispanic.
No, he's black. He's black. Well, we're gonna get into that. Yeah, right. He's black. Yeah, we got Janine joining us. So he talks about that incident when it happened in 2018, in which Sabo was arrested in a nightclub, and actually the police injured his leg and caused him to miss the rest of the year. Right. So Kyle Korver's thoughts on that was, he was saying, he's talking about Sabo, and he was talking about in terms of like white privilege. He was talking about, he said his first indication, like his first thought process when that went down with Sabo, first thing he thought about was saying, like, what was Sabo thinking about going out in a nightclub when they had back-to-back games to play? That was his first thing that he thought about, right? And he also blamed Sabo for what happened to him. Okay, that was his first initial thought.
Yeah, right.
He wasn't thinking about, if his teammate was okay or something like that, right? And then he thought about this also, Mike. He says now if he was in Sabo's shoes at a nightclub late at night, he says the police wouldn't have arrested me.
Right.
Okay, because number one, because I guess he's white. Okay,
right, yeah.
And not unless if he was doing something wrong. Okay, that was his first initial thought. Now, Cephalosha is a black man. Okay, so but he points that out, and I want to point that out that Cephalosha is a black guy, and in terms of that case, what happened was they dropped all the charges against him. He settled out of court with the New York State. He settled out of court. Yeah, with that. So they admitted they were wrong in what they did in arresting him. Okay, but Kyle Korver, in terms of this article, privilege, he was just talking about, hey, if he was out and about, him being a white person, they wouldn't have arrested him. So he also went on to say, he said,
that's true.
Yes, very true. Yeah. And also in this article, privilege, he went on to say, he says, how can I, as a white man, be part of the systematic problem? How can he become part of the solution in this whole thing when it comes to racism in the workplace? So in racism in the NBA workplace, in his community and in his country. So he went about to ask 4 different questions that himself and white people should ask themselves. Okay, and that's important. That's why I want to go over this here today. He mentions one thing that should take place is he believes himself and white people out there who have white privilege, they should educate themselves on the history of racism in America. Okay, they should continue to educate themselves. And I'll put a little side note on that is if they need to continue, but some of the people need to start. Okay, right. Start to educate themselves in this history of racism. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's the first one. He also says that we have to listen because it's that important. Okay. Thirdly, he says we have to support leaders who see racial injustice as fundamental, as something that's at the heart of nearly every major issue in our country today. And we have to support policies that do the same. That's right. Okay. And also, he says, as a white man, now this is Cobra talking, not me, because I'm not a white man. But he says, as a white man, I have to hold my fellow white men accountable in their actions. Yes. Right. And we all have to hold each other accountable. So that's what Carl Culver went on to say about this particular incident.
So there should be more people coming out talking.
Yeah, that's a good point.
People coming out talking like that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yeah. And I like to add to that too that I believe, Mother, and everybody out there, that white people, Caucasian people, you need to show more empathy. Okay, you need to put yourselves in the shoes of those who are less privileged than themselves. Right. I think when you show empathy, when you put yourselves in somebody else's shoes, you get a chance to see how it feels in their situation. Right. You know, so empathy, so maybe should have been added in that as well. Not sympathy, but empathy. Just empathize with people on that. Right. Put yourselves in the same shoes as them. Mm-hmm. Make sense?
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah. So, question I have for everybody is white privilege real? Is this something real? And if it is real, how does it affect non-whites in our society? So do you think white privilege is real, Ma? So who we got joining us? Okay. We got Emil joining us, and we got Leah joining us as well. Hey, thank you guys for joining us here on Transition Tuesday. So you think white privilege is real, Ma?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's been real.
It's been real. Yeah. Yeah, it's been real, right?
It's been real.
Oh, yeah.
It's still real.
Yeah. How do you think it affects non-whites, like people who are non-white? Does it affect them? I'm sure it does, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Yeah. Yeah, it really does. And, you know, I'll give you an example, Ma, like in terms of white privilege. Like, you know, I go work out in this place, you know, Planet Fitness, right? And it's funny because I had this one instance in which I opened the door for somebody. It was to have to be a white person, a Caucasian person. Opened the door for them, and they just went through and didn't even say thank you or anything like that. They like I was supposed to hold the door for them. Like it was like, you know, yeah. So the privilege was like, you know, yeah. They just kept going. They said thank you. So that was one instance. So that happened to me again, right? So when that happened again, and the person again would have to be another white person. The person again didn't say thank you. You know what I said? I said, oh, you're welcome. And then they were like, oh, I'm sorry, yeah, thank you. So they didn't, sometimes the people who have white privilege, sometimes they don't even realize what they're doing. But it affects people. Like that affected me by them not saying thank you on that.
Thank you, that's true.
Right, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what Donna says. So Donna says, she says, great 4 points. She says, and the problem exists where those policies for diversity are written by privilege. Absolutely, Donna, yeah.
Yes, that's true.
No doubt about that, yeah. And she says, and yes, white privilege is real. Absolutely, yeah. We got Charlie joining us. What's going on, Charlie, from Minnesota joining us? Yes, yes. So it's, it is real, and it does affect non-whites because, again, in that scenario I gave you guys, it really affected me because I was like, the people were like, you know, you're so caught up in, you know, me holding the door for you, you can't even say thank you. And then when I call you out on this, say, oh, you're welcome. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you. You know what I mean? So it does affect you.
And like sometimes when you're in a line, you know, in a store, well, sometimes they'll come and just come in front of you.
Just cut in front of you?
Just cut in front of you.
Ah, really?
Excuse me.
Right. And you have the problem because maybe you just that person.
Yeah, you have to say, excuse me.
Right. Yeah, so that...
But they don't realize it.
Right. So that affects you, right? That affected you.
It affected me.
Yeah, yeah.
But on the other hand, I don't think they even realize.
Right.
They're so accustomed to it.
So accustomed to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't even realize.
We got Chris joining us. What's going on, Chris? And we got Phil joining us as well. What's going on, guys? Thank you for joining us here on Transition Tuesday. So, it's definitely real, Ma. White privilege is real.
We gotta talk about it.
Yeah, it brings, and you know, Ma, you read my mind there, because that was going to be my next point. Was saying like, you looking at my notes here, Ma, what you doing? No, it really starts with conversation. You know, it really starts with that article by Carl Culver. You know, that really starts like that.
That's right.
You know, it starts with that. It really starts with that. We got Speaker Sabrina joining us. We had Speaker Sabrina as a guest on the show before, Ma. You remember from California? Yep. In 59 seconds, you know? Remember that? Yeah. That's right. 59 seconds. Yeah. Thank you for joining us there, Sabrina. So, yeah, it definitely starts with a conversation like we're having here today. You know what I mean? If you don't have, you know, people who maybe might be a situation a lot of times you might have to reach out to your fellow Caucasian person, or or make a white friend. Maybe you might in some communities you might not have friends who are white. Maybe you might have to make a friend with that Caucasian or white person. Tell them how you feel. Have the conversation on it. Bring it to them that things go on here about white privilege and everything.
Because sometimes if things don't affect you, you don't think about it.
Absolutely, yep. And I also think this, Ma, too. You know, I think we will come even further if Caucasian or white people come to the realization, just admit that white privilege does exist.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they don't think maybe it doesn't exist. But if you have those who admit it, that white privilege is here, it does exist. And have conversation on that. Maybe that might change the needle.
Yeah.
You know, Donna says, for me, every time I've been in an instance and I hold them accountable immediately. Absolutely.
Yes.
That's true, Donna.
Right, Donna.
Yep. You hold them. Hold people accountable like that. Yeah. Especially in the white privilege deal.
That's right.
You know, hold people accountable.
Away.
Yeah. Let them know. Because like you said, Ma, very important what you said. Very astute in you. What you said was, a lot of times they don't even realize it, you know, because it's been so passed down and from generation to generation that this is what you have. You know what I mean? That happened.
This is what you know.
This is what you know. Yeah, that's all you know. That's all you're going to show.
That's right.
Yep.
That's all you know. That's what you're going to know.
We got Keisha joining us. What's going on, Keisha from the D? What up, though? What's going on? So it all starts with a conversation, just like how we having a conversation.
Yeah, it all starts with a conversation.
So if you don't have friends who happen to be white, reach out to your Caucasian friends. Talk to them about how it's affecting you, because again, in the long run, it does affect everybody.
Yeah.
You know, when people have this white privilege. And again, and I will continue to say this about that Kaepernick situation. You know what happened in the NFL? If it was people like a Tom Brady. Okay, guys like a Tom Brady who was just giving in that white privilege card and just let everybody know that, hey, look, I'm down with Kaepernick and what they're trying to accomplish. You know what I mean? If it's people like that who have the privilege to come out to make the change.
Yeah, it would be a big change.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially Tom Brady.
Yeah.
All he has to do is come out there once.
Yep, just have the conversation.
Yeah, just have the conversation.
And it really changes the needles for success.
Of course.
Yep. Donna says also, continue, Donna says, I shut the whole store down. I called out the cashier. I demanded the manager. She says she made an intellectual scene. Hey, sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to call people out because if they don't know, they don't know. But I bet you now, Don, I bet you that person does know now.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah. And again, and people, they just have to realize how it affects others. You know, their actions affect others. Just like in the case of Donna, that actions by that person, affects others. Yeah. So, it's all about, how we affect it.
That's right.
And how you can make change with it.
Yeah, that's the main thing, how you can make change.
How you can make change. Yep. And it's due to conversations. Conversations like we have in here.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. Cool. Hey, so guys, let's do this. So as we're talking about that, which is a good thing, I want to transition to our favorite segment.
Oh, gee.
Miss May, who you rolling with? All right. So, Ma, I want you to choose one topic in a love mug and we're gonna discuss it. Okay, we're gonna see who you're rolling with. So just choose one topic out of here. Out of the love mug, I can read it. Thank you. All right. Okay. So Miss May or Ma, who you rolling with? Now, are you rolling with being respected or being feared? Which one you gonna roll with? Being respected or being feared?
Oh, I being respected.
We're being respected?
Oh, yes, of course.
So you rather be respected than feared?
Than being feared, yes.
Okay.
I don't want to be feared. Okay. I want to be respected.
Well, okay. You want to say? Okay, so you rather be respected than feared?
Yes, I'd much rather.
Okay, we got Antonio joining us. What's going on? So you rather be respected than feared?
Than feared, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'd rather be respected.
Okay, so
you be respected, you go a long way. Yeah. Feared, well, you be timid.
Well, when you
can't.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
How do you explain it?
Well, I help you out. Okay, so now, in terms of fear, like when I was younger, right? So I think maybe sometimes you put the fear in God in me if I did something wrong.
Yeah.
Right? So I feared what was about to take place if I did something bad.
Right.
But I understand what you're saying about being respected. So
you be respected. Well, I took it another way. Be a fear to do something.
Okay.
Or say something. That's the way I took it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
That's what I was thinking about.
Okay. And I'm with you too, Ma. I think if you're respected, you can be feared at the same time. So I think the respect leaves. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, absolutely. Yep. We got a Honcho joining us. What's going on, Honcho? Thank you for joining us, sir. All right, Ma, that was one. Choose another one. We're going to find out
These crazy questions.
These crazy questions. Let me see. All right, let's see what this is. Okay. We got Melvin joining us. What's going on, Melvin? You know Melvin, cousin Melvin, Ma. Okay. Oh, Ma, here's a good one. Now, Miss May, in this statement, what you rolling with? Now, I want you to think about this too. Being pampered or pampering others? Which one you going to roll with? Being pampered or pampering others?
Well, both. I like both.
You like both, huh?
I like both.
Okay, but let's say you had to choose just one.
I think I'd rather be now.
Yes.
At my age now, I'd rather be pampered.
You rather be pampered?
Yeah.
Okay, so you rather be wined and dined and pampered?
Yeah, oh yeah. Rather be wined.
Okay, so you rather be wined and dined and pampered?
Yeah.
Okay. At this age, so are you saying when you were younger, you like to do the pampering?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
But now I want to be pampered.
You want to be pampered?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I kind of...
and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because you can get so many things, you know.
Oh, you get many things now. Okay.
Do something.
Oh, okay. So how would a person pamper you, Ma? So what would that look like if somebody pampered you? Like got your dinner or?
Yeah, got my dinner, got my breakfast, like you do.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay.
Yeah, like you do.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I love that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Got my breakfast.
Oh, okay.
In bed.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you like those things?
Oh, I like those things. My breakfast in bed, my smoothie in bed.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, that's great.
You like those things, okay? So you like, so you, at your age, like where you are now, you like
yeah.
But when you were younger, you like to do the pampering.
Yeah, I like to do the pampering.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. You got any dates lined up or something? Oh, you sound like you got a date. I don't know about that. We got to see. Okay. All right, let's go. One more, Mom.
One more?
One more. Last one. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's see what we got here, Mom.
Last one.
All right, last one. All righty. Miss May, who you rolling with? Either pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Which one you like?
Oh, that's a good question.
Okay.
Well, I like pancake better, but I like them both.
Okay.
Not that I don't. Pancake I like.
Okay.
And I don't know, the different in them, but I like them.
Okay. You like them both?
I like them both.
Okay. Well, let's say for this sake of argument, Mom, how about just for today, if you had to choose this one? Either pancakes or waffles?
It would be pancake.
Okay.
It would be pancake.
Okay.
I would do.
So you would like to be pampered with pancakes?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Pampered with pancakes.
You would like to receive the pancakes. You don't want to make the pancakes and bring them to somebody at this time, right?
I would like to be pampered with pancakes.
Pampered with pancakes.
Yeah.
All right. So if a guy's gonna date you, I'm gonna have to let them know. If you're gonna date my mom, you better pamper her with pancakes. All right. All right. We'll talk about that. We got Deborah joining us. What's going on? No. All right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So now that's good stuff, though, Mom. So yeah, I learned a lot today, like from you. Like you rather be pampered at the stage in which you are now.
Yeah.
But early on, you like to do the pampering.
Do the pampering.
And doing things for people.
Yeah.
I gotta see what I'm like. I'm trying to think about.
There's so much joy.
Yeah.
In doing things for people.
Yeah, I think on my stage, I think I would like to do the giving, the pampering.
Right, the pampering.
In my case,
yeah,
you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because do the pampering.
So you're good with it, with me, special.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. You're real good.
Yeah, well. Deborah says she agrees with you, Mom.
Oh, fine, Deborah.
We got Kat Z Cubana joining us. Hope I pronounced that correctly. What's going on? Yeah, so now, I think in my stage of the game, I like to do the pampering. But yeah,
right.
you know, but no, I'm gonna be selfish in this one too. I like to be pampered too now.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I like to too. Like, guys like to be pampered.
Yeah.
You know, guys like that. We might not say that, but you're hearing it from me first.
Yeah.
We like to be pampered.
Yeah, that's true.
We like flowers. We like pancakes. We like all that stuff. I like to be pampered too.
Yeah, right.
So I'm gonna say both for me.
Both.
I'm gonna break the rule. I'm gonna say for me, both.
Both.
Okay, for you. Okay, cool. All right. Hey, so let's move on. Nah, that's good stuff. I learned a lot from you, Mom, today. I didn't know that. Okay, cool. So let's transition to a transition quote. Now, we haven't done this in a while, Mom.
What transition?
Yeah, but I have a pretty good quote here on it. It's pretty fitting for today too. This one goes a little something like this: the secret to change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but building the new. And that was said by Socrates. Okay, it talks about that. Again, transition is all about change, all about the energy of it. So yeah,
that's what it is. Change.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see what people are saying, Ma. So Donna says, the more God pampers, the more he gets pampered. Ooh. Okay, Donna, I got to keep that in mind. All right, so Donna gave me some advice, okay? So the more God pampers, the more he gets pampered. So the more I give, so I just want to make sure I'm just able to decipher that. So the more I give is the more I get. Right, Donna? Let me know. Okay.
Oh, that's right, Donna.
And Deborah says, that's right, pampering works both ways. I like French toast. Does that work? French toast is good. You like French toast, Mom?
I love French toast.
Okay, so we got French toast, pancakes, or waffles.
Waffles.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Yeah, she agrees with Donna. So yeah. Oh yeah, so I learned something. So you know what, Mom? We learned something today. As a man, I learned something. The more you pamper, the more you get back. All right, I gotta.
That's true.
Okay, I gotta do that. I got a whole suit to that. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. Hey, so ladies and gentlemen out there, my transition army, if you were able to laugh, smile, or think during this broadcast, you have accomplished something major today. So celebrate that victory. Celebrate the small victory. These are small victories here. You know, go celebrate that small victory, you know, as you go about your merry day. Mm-hmm. Makes sense, right, Mom?
Makes sense.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, Ma, I don't want to hold you, but I want to thank you again for co-hosting. Again, you've been giving us great insight throughout these weeks. It's been a blast having you on all these weeks, It's been fun, as you know. It's been fun. And I hope you're having fun.
Oh,
yeah. And I hope you're learning a lot. Yeah. And I'm hoping, people out there, just to, take what we do. And, I always like to say, Ma, reach out to loved ones, people you haven't talked to in the fall, have some conversation, have some dialogue, tell them that you love them. You know, I think that's so important.
That's very important.
Yeah, that's so important, you know, and have fun, you know, just have fun. We have fun here, right?
Yeah, we have fun.
You know, we definitely have fun here. Talk about pancakes and pampering and dates and all that. I don't know. We gonna talk about that often. I don't know about your date, but we'll talk about that. But we will talk about that. But no, Ma, thank you again for joining us, being the co-host. You know, giving us that wisdom and knowledge. You know, that beauty and yeah, always love having you on. I love you too.
Happy to be here.
Perfect, cool. All right. Hey, so guys, as we say in parting, happy transitioning. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care, guys.
Good.
Where's my button? Button. Pressing the button. Is it going to go?